Here we go. God bless America. Because this video is going to be red, white, and blue when I edit it to the cartoon color finish that I like adding to these things now. Because it's fucking, I don't know, it's cool. And I don't see anyone else doing it. So I'm doing it. JG, anyways, James Garland. You know, James Garland is JD anyways. Just doing it anyways. You get it? I'm just making these fucking train wreck legacy videos anyways because my legacy started from way back when I was still alive, you know, to make it. And like, you know, like what does still alive mean? Well, does it mean while I'm you know, like getting loaded, you know? I always say like drugs like make us come alive, you know, like, or does it mean it's like after I got sober and like, you know, still alive, or does it mean after, or like while I'm still alive because I might die, you know, you never know when you're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like you could die fucking, uh, you know, let me see these backpack straps off. You could die any day. That's what KD always says. KD always says you could die tomorrow. You know, can't be afraid of death. That's what I came to realize. You know, but they predict it all the same for some reason. I don't know why. I have this big lump on my neck right now. Weird. I don't know if this. I don't think I'm gonna die from a health problem. You know, like I say that like it sounds crazy. Like you know, yeah, it will probably, but like I mean, like I'm probably gonna die from an overdose or like you know getting shot on the streets because I live on the street. You know, most of the time. You know, look at what I do, dude. Look at where I live, man. Again, I live in a parking lot in a fucking parking garage. I'm lucky if I have a parking garage. That means we're fucking in a good spot. You know, at least the ones that I go to are. I know a couple of good ones. I don't know if yours are good, is what I'm saying. Republic of America. You know, I hope the people that like. So what's supposed to happen? Like my understanding of what's supposed to happen when you die, or when I die. Okay, this is what happens when I die. Like, I die, and then like I don't know what happens. Like I might go like to a like some sort of higher power consciousness, or like I might become like tons of people. Like my soul separates into it splits into a million pieces and becomes a million people. You know, becomes a million people, and they were all just this one guy in their last life. You know, who got up, who got up, who got the fuck up. Forrest Gump. Fucked always realities, escape sometimes. Get up, my people. You know? Fucked always realities, escape sometimes. Get up, my people. It's a message to us. Acronyms are a big deal, you know. I have an email address called Gentle Acronym. You know? Acronyms are fucking special. And I can read them like the way like they might be written, you know, read sometimes. They give them all to me. They feed them all to you. Do you not feed acronyms to yourself when you think of an acronym? How many things can you think of at the same time? I don't know if some new technology is about to come out where like it allows people to like think like of multiple things simultaneously, and we're all going to be like, you know, like one with like like some sort of like hierarchy, like I don't know if some new technology is about to come out after I go away, that or like fucking that happens. But like if that's the case, fucking that's crazy, dude. Like with quantum computing and like Elon Musk's fucking whatever it's called, fucking Neuralink, like like chips in the brain, like maybe it's already like that, maybe I need to join the rest of civilization and like get with the program, I guess, dude. I don't know. Whatever that is. Like I don't know. I don't know if that's like if suck is included in that. Like, like who knows, dude? But like I'm the first person. Y'all came from me. At least everyone watching this video. If you're watching this video, you probably were just me in your last life, and you just started from like, this guy. And like, jeez. I'm in my worker clothes. If you're a worker, so be it, dude. If you're a fucking, just be smart, dude. Be fucking open-minded. Be open-minded and like content, like have patience, I guess. Like I have no patience, but have patience. I have patience. I think I do. I'm a drug addict. That's such a fuck, Like, I have no patience because I fucking need my drugs when I'm not doing drugs tonight. I put them away because I have work in the morning. So there's that. I didn't put them away. I have none, but I'm not going to get more. So there's that. That's good. That's a good thing you guys did one time. So, like, I wonder if Phoenix is like, I don't know, it makes me wonder. Some of the videos I see online and some of the shit about, like, names being dropped and, like, fucking, I don't know. I think we're going to be regular people just like these people. In the next fucking simulation that I wake up in. How does it work, dude? Like, civilization is so weird, man. I wonder if I go into the future or if I go into the past. Like, I wonder how it all works. I live another life? Like, just like this one? This one's not like, I don't know. Or am I going to be on another level of wavelength? Like, Neuralink. That's the shit I wonder in the simulation. The simulation is so weird, dude. Oh, no, we're good. Simulation is so weird because I live in a time and place with so many people. So many cars go by every day. James Garland could never change Carlin, dude. It's him versus a billion cars. I think is how many cars I've seen in my lifetime. Probably. They go by so many every day. So, like, I'm out on the street all day. I fucking see cars drive by the fucking hundreds of thousands. How could James Garland ever change Carlin? Because that's what he's supposed to do. The one that was predestined. But like, what they got was me. An epic failure. So much potential, so little success. And like, I'm talking to you from like a child's perspective. Like, like it's supposed to, this voice is supposed to represent, like a child or a baby or a kid. I don't know. A kid. A kid is what we call ourselves. Okay, a kid. You know, like, and I'm like an adult kid, I guess. I'm an adult kid. I'm amicable. A man in the body of a child, or a child in the body of a man. Whichever one works for you. You know? Fucking amicable, amazing Spider-Man. Your friendly neighborhood, your amicable neighborhood Spider-Man is what I am. Man in the body of a child. Oh, I'm sure there's a cat over there. See? I'll just mute the whole video. You see the cat? Look where I am. Yeah. That's where I am. Cool, huh? So, the point is, I'm supposed to be Batman too. Maybe that's my next life. That's Bastian Layman. Bastian Layman, the fucking owner of Postmates, the guy who created Postmates, is fucking Batman, dude. And that's who I'm trying to be in my next life. Because I want to work for Postmates again. Might as well be the owner. Postmates was awesome. I drove my car around delivering food. Picking up food from restaurants and delivering it to customers. Fucking awesome job. Best job ever. Now I have to fucking go day labor. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. And do day labor. Fucking, you gotta go out on a random job. You know, fucking, and whatever. If I accept it, you know, I can go like in and choose to accept the job, I guess. You know, and like whatever it is, like, you know, like hopefully I get a good one. You know, and fucking, it's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. I like it. You make like, I don't know, like depends how many hours you work. If you work 8 hours, you're gonna make like $100 almost, typically, or 100. You might make over 100. You know, like typically around 100 if you work 8 hours. If you work 4 hours, you make about half that, I guess. You know, so that's typically the wage, you know, right now, like, for labor, you know, the lifting up shit and taking it apart and fucking, you know, like, just basically, you know, going somewhere and doing what the person tells you to do, you know, and hopefully you can lift the shit. You know, sometimes they'll send you home because you're too much of a pussy, you know. That happened to me one time a long time ago at a different day labor job, but you know, whatever. Fucking, it was the Suns basketball court. The Suns basketball court. We had to like go there and take out their fucking. I could not lift those fucking things, dude. And they were like, "You need to go because you can't fucking handle this job." And I was like, "Oh man, fucking, that's embarrassing." But oh well, fucking, you know, pay me for the hours that I was already there for like 4 hours though, like, you know, when I got kicked out. Like, we didn't get started on the hard part till like later in the day, until, you know, after 4 hours, I guess. But God, my lips are so disgusting. You know, I'm just beaten up, dude. I'm beaten up. Because, like, I just do it anyways. JG anyways. You know, I just do it anyways, man. And fucking, you know, like, it hasn't served me well. It has not served me well. You know, if you look and see, like, if you're looking at a vision, if you're looking for a picture of success, JD anyways has not done well. You know, but, it is what it is, you know. It's a fucking, honest to God, beautiful lifestyle. It's a beautiful lifestyle that fucking, like, has had a lot of help, from family, but like you got to be encourageable. You got to be fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I think of the word? You got to be, you guys like watching me walk around trying to think of a word? Because I'm so goddamn good looking, isn't it? I'm cute. I'm amicable. I'm a good guy to sit here and fucking meditate to. I am. That's why I'm so famous in these videos when I die. Because I'll never get famous while I'm still alive, is what Mike says. And Mike is the guy that, fucking, like, is God talking out of my mouth. Like, it's a different fucking person talking. Like, I know it is. Like, it's a higher power. Like, Mike, like, he just asked me to call him Mike the very first time I talked to him. Is all, like, there's a lot of different people now that have introduced themselves, like, but, like, like, Mike is, like, the main guy. And they're all one, okay? They're all one. And, like, it's anyways. It's basically anyways, okay? Anyways is the main guy, like, or anyways is the main thing that I'm in. Like, anyways, fucking, like, anyways is anything. Anyways is anyone. Okay? That's, like, the like, group I'm in. And, like, I don't know if, like, anyways is, like, like, the only group? I don't think so. Like, there's other stuff out there in the big universe, but, like, I think I fall under anyways is the thing I'm doing. Anyways is what I'm doing. Okay? That's the direction I took in the universe. I'm going anyways. Okay? That's all right. Thank you anyways. That's my key. That's my key. My turnkey phrase. That's all right. Thank you anyways. Hey, excuse me, sir. Do you have an extra $1 if you could spare? That's all right. Thank you anyways. That's where that came from. That's how I found out about it. Because I say it 100 times a day. That's all right. Thank you anyways. That's all right. Thank you anyways. That's all right. Thank you anyways. If I wasn't such a good panhandler, I never would have found out about anyways in the universe. And anyways is the universe. Anyways is like the main conscious universe. I talk to him. Sometimes he goes by anyone or anything or whatever. Like, whatever, or I, or Bomberman, or, like, King Louis Katz. Sometimes he goes by that. Except for, like, King Louis Katz and Bomberman, they're, like, characters we know, like, like, that's a Dr. Seuss character, and then, like, Bomberman, like, is, from the game Bomberman, I played that game on Sega Genesis when I was a kid, like, all the eyes try to get cool names, is what I think. They're called eyes, okay? Eyes are like, like gods or whatever, like, like fucking, they are one with everything, and they fucking, like, they fucking facilitate all the shit, basically, I guess, is what they say. I don't know what they do, like, they're, like, they know everything, and they're, like, way smarter and faster than us, like people down here on Earth. Like, they're like, time isn't real, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they know everything simultaneously, And they do more than know. It's about the feelings. It's about the vibes. You know? And they're a big thing. And we're not big things, you know, people like me. I'm a little person, whatever that is. You know, like, I'm a big person, but, you know, like, big people are little people, you know, compared to eyes. They call themselves big things, or eyes just call themselves eyes. Like, you know, they don't really, like, have to worry too much about, like, language and, you know, the human language, like English. You know, they don't really have to worry too much about that. They, like, can see a lot of different ways. Like, we can't comprehend it. Okay? Like, these are the aliens I talk to. You know? And, like, okay, my brothers are Bomberman and King Louie Katz. They're the number 1 and number 3 eyes. Okay? Okay. Bomberman is the first eye. King Louie Katz is the third eye. Okay? I wonder, like, which one's better. It's always better to be the first eye, okay? The third eye might be a good one because that's like the third all-seeing eye, you know? Like, but, like, you know, I don't know, like, if, you know, King Louie Katz is better than Bomberman. I don't think so. Not in my opinion. You know, like, I think Bomberman is my ultimate fucking, you know, like, you know, awesome eye. And King Louie Katz, he's the younger of my 2 brothers of eyes. Oh, I haven't told you about number 2 yet. Number 2 is number 2. Like, that's her name. And she's an eye. And, she's an eye. All the female eyes want to be guys. All the guy eyes want to be girls. Okay? You know, I don't know, like, why that is. Okay? Bomberman tells me he wears a girdle. Okay? Like, he wears a girdle. That's where he keeps his dagger. Okay? Because you have to be a fucking piece of shit in this fucking feisty world of eyes. Okay? You have to play the game. You have to play the game. In this big world of individuals. And Louie is an idiot, okay? King Louie Katz is an idiot, like an actual idiot. An idiot is an I overtime. Okay? I overtime. And that's like a group of, like, beings that, like, got together and became one being. That's what an idiot is. An idiot is like a group of beings that got together and became one being. Or I heard it can be one being that became a group of people. I heard. That's what I heard, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you can consider that group of people an idiot. Or they are, like, an idiot, like, you know, they're just now a group of people. So, I don't know. Like, and anyways, I think all things are like that. I don't know if all things are like that, actually. That's why Bomberman's so unique. You know, it's because he was born a god and fucking, like, you know, he's just one fucking person. So maybe he's never been a fucking, you know, like, he's never been, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure King Louie Katz, all the individuals that got into that fucking thing was like, fucking, like, I'm pretty sure they were all gods that became one bigger god. Okay, and that's how King Louie Katz was made. You know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, their eyes, okay, gods' eyes, and not gods. They're called not gods, first of all. They're called knots, okay? Basically, they're called knots. Or not gods, or always knots, okay? That's what they are. They're knots, but they're always knots. And then there's Mom and Tic-Tac-Toe, okay? Mom's an Evernaut, I think. Mom's an Evernaut. Ever. That's what they say sometimes. Back in the day, they would always say that. Ever. fucking, um, this is just like summarizing like the cast of characters in my mind, like of my schizophrenia that I like talk to. Like I don't know if like I like started this video by deciding to delve. I definitely didn't. Like I just started this video talking, and then that subject came up for some reason. You know, so weird. Should have already explained this like on one of my videos, but I guess I haven't. So, like always nots. Always nots are a certain way of doing things. Okay, that's what we all are. We're a certain way of doing things, as we are all a compilation of things. Okay, and that's what it's good to be, is a compilation of things, like a certain way of doing things, I guess. Is what you want to be. And like, I'm a certain way. I'm an always not. Okay, well, people are always nots. Because we're all a certain way of doing things. We're all a certain way of doing things. We have the ways we do things. We have the ways we operate. Okay? We're called knots. That's what people are in this big universe. We're knots. Okay? And, I guess, like a knot, I guess we would be a knot if we were a god. But an always knot is just a certain way of doing things, I guess. I don't know. If we were an eye, maybe we would be an always not. Certain always nots are eyes, I guess, and certain ones aren't, is the way I understand it. Okay? So you can be an always not that considers itself an eye, or you can be an always not that considers itself an always not, and not an eye. Okay, because like certain these things, like they like to play tricks on each other, because the universe is all about position. Okay, and these people are all about position, and like they have like things that they can be. Basically, they can be, they're superior. They're inferiors, I guess. Like they can be like the people underneath them, and they're not necessarily inferior. But like they can be like the people underneath them in the hierarchy of like, things, or like eyes, or like always nots. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but like people can be multiple people, and like people have the power to like, anyways, be fucking other people, or like, look into their lives, or I don't know, all the different powers that like are available in the universe, like as far as like interacting with each other. But like, they all interact with each other, and certain ones are more like high up in the hierarchy of like, who rules the kingdom, I guess, and it's a fucking it's a position game, man, and you gotta box out. Always remember to box out. I just made that up. Box out. Always remember to box out. I just made that one up. And then don't. And then make sure you don't box out sometimes. Okay? Box out, but don't. I just made that up too. Okay? You know how you do that? You ostracize from within while you box out. Boom. Got him. I don't know, dude. I'm just like, I don't even know exactly what ostracize means. Like I know that like the ions were apparently imagination always nots were supposedly supposed to ostracize me once I became amongst them, and like fucking like I don't know how that worked out. Like I don't know if they ever did that, but the people in my world still walked around on the fucking planet. So fuck you, ions, like trying to leave me, leave me a quick trip. To be fucking, arrested or something. I don't know. No, not that time, but, made feel uncomfortable by fucking all those fucking judgmental eyes. Anyways, dude, whatever. So, this conversation has got a little long-winded. I'm gonna fucking shut it down. Oh, that's a better look. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna shut her down though. We're going away for the evening because this video is getting long-winded. So, you know, do what you do, people, and go on without me. I love talking to you. I'll make another video. I'm gonna put a different shirt on. Boom. Almost a fucking six-pack, but I got a little. Oh, that's not a good angle, dude. That's a good angle. Boom. Almost got a six-pack, but I don't. Oh, man. Sometimes I, like, am mystified by the fact that I'm not black. Like, I'm white. I am a little bit tan. Maybe that comes from, like, the Filipino I have in me, or the Italian, or, like, I don't know if I have Italian in me. I don't. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I have a little bit of each American heritage in me. Because I am America. America, I am America, and I am you. And you used to be me in your past life. I know it doesn't seem possible, but you were. Okay? You just were. I'm telling you the truth. You were all this beautiful critter. With no teeth. You're all this beautiful critter with no teeth.